What no one knew was that this man wasn't just another customer. He was Clint Eastwood, a living legend, and the owner of the entire restaurant. When a young, arrogant waitress, blinded by appearances, tried to humiliate and kick him out, she had no idea that her life was about to change forever. What happened next became Hollywood legend, as Clint delivered a lesson in humility and respect that no one in that restaurant would ever forget. Rachel, the newest waitress, was fresh out of a prestigious hospitality school. She prided herself on catering to the glamorous and powerful, turning her nose up at anyone who didn't look the part. When she spotted the older man in casual clothes at one of the prime tables, she made a snap judgment. Just when Rachel thought she had the upper hand, Clint reached into his pocket and made a single call. "Jerry," he said smoothly, "bring me the ownership papers and the renovation plans." When the documents arrived moments later, the restaurant fell into a stunned silence. "You see," Clint said, fixing Rachel with that legendary piercing gaze, "I bought this place 6 months ago. Not for the prestige, but to protect something more important. Respect," he gestured around the room. 50 years ago, I came here as a nobody. The owner treated me like I mattered. Not because of who I was, but because that's what real hospitality means." With a fake smile and a condescending tone, she approached the table. "Sir," she said, barely disguising her disdain, "perhaps you'd be more comfortable at the bar. Our dining tables are reserved for more distinguished guests." Clint took another slow sip of his whiskey, the kind of calm that had unsettled villains on screen for decades. "I'm comfortable here," he said quietly, his voice carrying the same steady authority that had shaped a generation of films. Rachel, growing impatient, pushed harder. "This isn't some roadside diner," she sneered. "Our clientele expects a certain standard." Instead of firing Rachel on the spot, Clint did something no one expected. He turned to Miguel, a young busboy who had tried to stop Rachel from disrespecting him. "Son," Clint said, "how would you like to train as a server? We need more people who understand what real service is." Miguel's face lit up with gratitude. "Yes, sir. Thank you, sir." Then, turning back to Rachel, Clint gave her a choice. "You can walk out that door, or you can stay and learn the true meaning of respect." With tears in her eyes, Rachel chose to stay. And if you ever visit on a Friday evening, you might just see a man in a simple polo shirt, quietly sipping whiskey, making sure the spirit of dignity and kindness never dies.